Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. And thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, guys, we're going to be unboxing the final figure of Wave 3 of the Turtles of Grayskull line, and that of Michelangelo. But first, we'll do a little recap of the figure and the packaging. We'll look at the beautiful artwork he comes with in the back of his packaging. Then we'll do a full unboxing to look at the figure up close and personal. And as you can see on my turntable here, I do have the other three turtles on the turntable, and I'll compare each every one of them, and I'll give you my least favorite to my favorite turtles so far in the Turtles of Grayskull line. And at the very end, I'll give you my rankings of Wave 3 from my least favorite figure to my favorite figure. Alright, so here we go. Of course, you have He-Man right there and Leo in the top corners of the packaging with that purplish, pinkish blue sky. Looks really gorgeous. You have the Turtles of Grayskull logo. You got Michelangelo, the heroic captain of Cowabunga. You got the mutated purplish green rocks blasting around it right there. And there's old Mikey right there. Of course, he has that battle armored look right there. He's got that He-Man wig. Alright. But there he is. He's got, of course, his classic nunchucks as his weapons. And there's his shell shield right there. Of course, you have the Master Universe logo sticker and the Ninja Turtle sticker on the top, on the front of the packaging, in the bubble. Alright. So very cool. Alright, back around with a nice, beautiful artwork right there of him taking on Hordak, and I cannot wait to get this version of Hordak. I think he's going to be a deluxe figure, hopefully very soon. You can see the Fright Zone right there. Of course, you know, in this right here, in the artwork, he does not show him with the wig or the He-Man hair. But still, amazing artwork right here of this mutated Hordak. The wings right there. Looks really, really good. And I think in the back, it's right there. I think that's Metal Bottle right there in the Fright Zone being captured right here. Of course, there's the cross sell of the other figures of Wave 3. Right, and we have unboxed each and every one of them on the channel. If you wish to go back and check it out, please do. Now, like I said, I will give you my rankings of every figure from my least favorite to my favorite. Alright, at the end of the video. There's no Mikey. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox Mikey. Alright, the final turtle and the Turtles of Grayskull line. All we need now is this Splinter, which we should be getting very soon as a Target exclusive mini deluxe figure. Alright. Boom. Boom. Alright. Of course, a little, you know, quick skim. You know, it's the same comic we've seen before of Wave 3. There it is. Spirit of the Gray Shell. Alright. Once again, an amazing read. Gorgeous artwork right there. Alright. Very cool. Of course, the cross sell of the entire Wave 3 line. All right. Also, another little quick thing. Of course, you know, does come with this nice little graphic here of all the removable parts that you can remove safely from your figure, so you don't actually break it by mistake. So that's really nice. All right. All right, and here comes. Boom, and here's Mikey right here. There he is. It's really, really cool. Alright, I'm going to take this offline. Give me 1 second, guys, and I'll be right back. And we can take a much closer look at Michelangelo. Alright. Alright, everybody. Here's good old Mikey right here out of the packaging. Alright. Looks really, really good. And I just noticed something about each turtle. You know, like I said, this is my first, you know, turtles ever in my collection. I never owned a Ninja Turtle, but as you can see, you know, with the other turtles on the turntable, the green on them there's slightly different green of each of the turtles there, and Mikey's no different. Mikey has a very bright green. It looks really good. All right, and get his nunchucks here. Looks really cool. Let's see here. Looks really, really good. All right. Pop that in right there. All right. We get his other nunchuck in his hand right here, but a great figure. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a great figure. The only thing, like I said before in my original review of Mikey, is that as you can see, they're going for that battle armored look with him, and it would have been nice. You know, here's the hair, by the way. You know, which is kind of, in a way, to me, it's kind of silly, a little bit too silly for me, a little over top. So I might display him like this, and I don't know, I might keep the hair on or not, but it would have been nice, you know, if they would have given us, you know, which I'm not a fan of this gimmick, you know, some damaged M chest plates to switch out with Mikey. You know, like Shredder just took a nice big chunk of him, and you can see some slashes. You know, I would have gone for more, you know, the old school, you know, press and turn, and you have to readjust. You know, I would have loved that, but you know, getting that other, like, you know, popping the chest off, you know, the M off, and snapping on a damaged M, I think that would have been a nice touch with this figure here. Unfortunately, that's not the case, but it's still a great looking figure. Mikey looks great. Let me get his. I might have his thing. I think I've got his hair on right. I think. Yeah, it has to be like that. Right there. But it looks great. Alright, you know. I think each turtle here is an amazing turtle of itself. I'm sorry, get him, if I can see if I can get him on there. I hope he doesn't fall. But there you go. There's all the versions of the turtles here. And the turtles of Grayskull. And I gotta say, they look great, you know, for what they are. But the question is, well, you know, if you've been collecting this line, what has been your favorite turtle so far in the Turtles of Grayskull line? You know, has it been Raph? Has it been Leo? Or Donnie? Or now Mikey? See, I guess Leo is supposed to represent normal He-Man here, where Mikey's supposed to represent his battle armor look, of course. Donnie is more of Man-at-Arms. And of course, Raphael has that more of that Ram Man look. Yeah, but like I said earlier, I did not realize until I had all the figures unboxed, all the turtles unboxed, that each of their skin tone, green, is different from the, you know, from each. Like he's got a more of a darker, like, you know, green here. I can't. I mean, I don't know my greens, but you can see the different shades of green here for each turtle. I never knew that. I thought each of the turtles' green of their skin tone were all the same. I didn't. Like I said, this is my first ever, you know, turtles, you know, in my collection. Like, you know, so you see Mikey has a more bright green to him. He's got more of a, I don't know, like very dull, like armied look green. You know, like I said, I'm not, you know, really good with colors, so I apologize if I'm, you know, but you can see it. You can see the different shades of green of each figure, of each turtle here. It looks great. It looks amazing. Let's get back to Mikey real fast, because it is all about Mikey today. All right, get him back around. All right, I love the look. I love the smile here. The hair, like I said, is a little bit too much for me. It's a little bit too over the top, but it's still fine for what it is. You know, I do prefer it like this. You know, over. You know, take the hair off and I'm probably going to display him like this. And I don't know, the hair, like I said, is kind of too silly for me. Like I said, if I could switch out something, I would rather switch out the hair and give him some of those armored plates with the damaged M, you know, that you can pop out and pop on to give him that damaged battle, like armored damage look to him. I would have gone that route. But, you know, other than that, you know, I mean, this is still a great figure here. And like all the turtles here, for the most part, you can take off all the armor off each of these figures here and have yourself some, you know, Origins-based Ninja Turtles. You know, if you have been collecting the Ninja Turtles line for many years, like Master Universe, I mean, these are some great looking turtles. I love each face sculpt for each one of them. All right, let me take his helmet right there. There you go. The only thing, you know what? The one thing I do remember now about Donnie is that the helmet, I believe, cannot be removed from the figure here. I don't think so. So the helmet is on there for good, and I don't like that. I like the fact that the other turtles, as you can see, have, you can remove the helmet or the hairpiece if you wish, or it doesn't come with anything. So it's kind of a shame that, poor Donnie, he does not have that option with the, Man-at-Arms helmet on him. All right, but still, I mean, they look great. Mikey looks great. I mean, all of them, roughly each origin figure roughly, stands about 5.5 in scale. You can pop the head off. You can pop the arms off. You can pop it from the waist, I think. There you go, like that. So you have your typical Origins figures here. Looks really, really good. And like I said, I've been enjoying this line a whole lot. It's been a lot of fun to collect, and I'm looking forward to getting, more figures of this line here. And here's the thing: I don't know how far this line is going to take us. But of course, we do have, hopefully Wave 4 coming very soon with April and, and Leatherface, and, Hordak, and, Rocksteady and Bebop, Two-Bop, I think it's called. But yeah, I'm looking forward to, these figures here, and I've been really enjoying, collecting these lines, of these turtles. My apologies, these turtles. So I'm gonna ask again, what has been your favorite Ninja Turtle in the Turtles of Grayskull line? Let me just run down all the articulation of Mikey here, and it's the same with all the Origins figures here. All right, get the hair. So like all the turtles, the sash can, in a way, can be moved around. All right, you can, adjust it to, if you wish. All right, so as you move up the arms, bends at, bicep curls, get the chest, big splits, bends at the knees, twist at the feet right here. Looks really good. Of course, the can be removed if you wish to, have him with a shield in his hand. You can go that route if you wanted to. There, it plugs right in. Looks really good. All right, now to give you my rankings of each turtle. I think I'm doing it. All right, I always put it in. All right, there we go. So if I had to rank these the turtles from my least favorite to my favorite figure, all right, of turtles, right now, I would go Leo last. And each turtle is amazing on its own. I do love. Leo looks great. I just wish I wish there was more to him than like a cape and the fact that his sword. I remember the review. If you have like split apart, like the handles are very flimsy and they can break very easily. But now if they're close together like this, there's a little more sturdier. But I wish there was a little bit more. It's like a little bit more. He's supposed to be the leader here, and I feel like they just give him a nice, soft, good cape here, or at least a cape, with the figure here, and strengthen the sword here. I just wish there was something like, maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, it could change. I could change. My thoughts on this. But right now, I feel like they could have done something extra with Leo here. In this line here, and I know we're getting that the stealth version of him coming very soon. With that stealth He-Man coming soon, so that might change my mind about Leo. But for right now, in my eyes, I think Leo is the weakest turtle. And you might feel differently. All right, I hope he doesn't fall. I think he will fall. All right. So my next, turtle after that, who gets gets third place is Donnie. Okay. Now Donnie, he looks great and everything, but he's and I get it why they did it, because he's of course mimicking Man-at-Arms, with the look, but it's too on the nose for me. I wish they could have changed, with this. his weapon of choice, everything. You know, they could have done something a little bit different. I think I said that in my original review of Donnie here, when I unboxed him. Something different, you know. I get it. You know, he's a scientist like Man-at-Arms. He's an inventor like Man-at-Arms. I get it. But it's just too on the nose for me. You know, they could have done something a little bit different. And I do like the purplish, you know, armor for him. But, you know, but the fact you can't remove the helmet right there, it's still a great looking figure. I mean, just different weapon of choice. You know, something more of his style, of more of like a bow staff. You know, just give me something a little bit, you know, not right on the nose of Man-at-Arms. I know I don't like that, you know. And then now the next two figures are kind of hard for me. All right, you have Raph. You know, with Raph, you know, he came with. Let's see, I have it somewhere. He came with this item here. You know, this oversized like gauntlet here. I don't know what you call it. That you put on his hand. It's supposed to be like a sai here. I mean, it's fine for what it is, but when we got that Teela from Wave 3, as you can see, I put her sai in his hand, and I think that really like elevated the figure, at least in my eyes. You know, it looks like you know, a standard looking, you know, really cool, Raphael with these two sais in his hands, and I really like this look of him over, you know, this is still a fine weapon here. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty cool for what it is, but I like this look, you know, over, you know, this look right here, which still is still a great look. And the helmet here, you know, the helmet's fine for what it is, you know. Like I never could get it to sit on there properly. There we go. So he would come silver, like he would get the silver medal, and then of course gold will be Mikey. I love Mikey. Only thing that brings Mikey down, like I said, you know, is I mean, like I said, Raphael and you know could change with Mikey from first to second, but I will give gold to Mikey as far as the turtles are concerned. You know, I just wish that, you know, Mattel would have given us that, you know, that armor plating where you can like switch out to, of course, you know, switch out the damaged for that battle armor look. The hair is a little bit too silly for me, but it works. I mean, it's okay for what it is, you know. But, you know, let me know in the comments below how you feel about each turtle, all right, as far as the look, you know, the style, you know, maybe I'm way off, you know. Maybe you think, you know, Leo is the best one, or, you know, and Mikey's the worst. So let me know in the comments below, you know, how your thoughts and feelings of each turtle, all right? All right, and now, all right, to finish the video, we'll give you my rankings of the Wave 3 line, okay? Starting off with, you know, my getting last place. For me, it's, of course, Teela. You know, Teela's fine for what it is. Like I said in my original review, I wish her helmet can be removed. I do like these gauntlets here on her, but I don't like the fact that they come off very easily. I wish there was a way to keep them more secure on the figure here. I love her you know, her armor, the chains, you know, sash right around over her sash. That the shell could have been a little bit smaller, in my opinion. I think it's a little bit too. It's almost as big as her, just about. All right, for this, you know, this female character here. But still a great character. You know, I'm happy to have another awesome Teela, you know, in the line, you know, of the Master of the Universe. All right, but she still gets 4th place for me. All right. All right, coming in 3rd place, and this is a figure that we just looked at yesterday, and it surprised me. This is a great figure. Okay, it's Casey Jones. I mean, he was a surprise hit. I was very surprised on how, you know, well they did Casey here in the Origins line. I love the Jitsu glove right here. The look. I like the fact that you can remove the mask right here. I think that's a great touch for him. All right, they didn't have to do that, but they did, which I think that's a great thing. You know, that Ram Man-esque mask. I like all the, you know, weapons that you can put in this really cool backpack right here, including this one. You know, axe right here, which you can see clearly can be plugged into the hand of any of these figures here. All right, I just dropped it. Leave this dropped. All right, but this is a very good looking Casey Jones. You know, the hockey stick looks great. Only thing I was surprised in my original review yesterday is the fact this is not a soft, good, flexible plastic. It's a hard, sharp pointy plastic here. So, you know, it's not gonna kill nobody, but just be careful. You know, if you like drop it, and, you know, and you're walking around, and you might step on it, you know, you're gonna feel it, you know, on your feet. You know, so just be careful about that. But this is like for me, like a surprised hit. You know, figure of the Turtles of Grayskull line is Casey Jones. So he comes in third place. Of course, you know, second place is Mikey. He gets the silver medal. He looks great. Yeah, I like the look. You know, I love the nunchucks here. Looks great. You know, the hair. I mean, like I said, it's funny. You know, it's a little bit too silly, but it still works. And like I said before, I don't want me to be a broken record. I wish, because you could clearly see it's you know, taking on that battle armored look of He-Man, and I wish they would have given us those plates where you could swipe out and change the damage to give him like Shredder just came up and like destroy, like just like give him a, you know, a big slash with his, you know, with his claws. And I think that would have been a nice touch with this figure, but he's still an amazing figure, and he gets the silver medal for me. And leading, you know, of course, gold medal, you know, and I said this in my original review of my original rankings, is Skeletor here. Now, he does get a little points down, because I was really hoping that Skeletor this was a soft, good fabric cape, and which it's not. It's plastic, but it's still a great looking Skeletor. I mean, this is how. I mean, like, compared to the samurai version of Beastman we got in Wave 2, I mean, this is, I mean, clearly a different face sculpt right there. It looks great. I mean, almost like he's been, like, oozedified, you know, with his power of ooze and his havoc magic right there. It would have been nice, like, touched if this could glow in the dark, but it's not. But, I mean, you can see you know, the fact that the cape also is, like flowing in the wind. It looks great. You can see it right there in the background. It's all shredded and powdered. You know, it looks, you know, and the Havoc's, you know, nunchucks right here in the bottle of ooze that comes with him. You know, great figure here. And he's, at least right now, my #1 figure of the Turtles of Grayskull Wave 3 line. All right, but let me know in the comments below, you know, of this, you know, of your thoughts and feelings of Wave 3 of the Turtles of Grayskull. If you've been enjoying collecting this line, what's been your favorite turtle so far? You know, have you been collecting only the Mastering of the Universe figures only? You know, have you been collecting any of the Turtles line? You know, of this crossover event? So let me know in the comments below. All right, like I said, I'm looking forward to more upcoming figures of this line here of Wave 4. More deluxe figures coming. All right. All right, guys. I'd like to take the time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. If you made it this far in the video and have not subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I'd love to talk with you guys all things Masters of the Universe, like the Turtles of Grayskull line here. All right, to the cartoon collection, to the vintage line of Origins. All right, to the Masterverse line. He has a variety of great figures and great brands as well, from the Revelation to the Revolution to we have a New Eternia. We have Sunman. We have Princess of Power. We have what else? CGI. A couple figures in the CGI line. I hope we get more of those. And speaking of CGI line too, we do look at CGI as well. Another great Netflix show that unfortunately is now done, and the line is now done, but it still produced some very unique figures in that line. So you know, we do review them from time to time, or do some recaps as well. Okay, so of course, hit that like button, and thank you for doing that. It helps my channel to get out there, to grow, for more people to love this amazing product like we do, to watch my videos, and hope you subscribe. So the more likes I get, the better. I mean, it helps my channel out a lot. So hitting that like button, guys, thank you for doing that. It means so much to me. Thank you so much for doing that. And hit that notification bell when you upload new videos. Now, tomorrow, we're going to be doing more unboxing. We're going to be unboxing Wave 13 of the Masterverse line, which included Thunder Punch He-Man, Cyclone, Emperor Hordak, and I'm trying to remember the third. Oh, and Leech from the Princess of Power line. And also, I just got notification that here in a few days, I'm getting the Cringer Prince Adam 2-pack coming very soon to the channel. All right, so we'll be looking at that 2-pack very well in a couple of days. All right, and I got my second Virgil Abloh tribute Skeletor Masterverse figure that we'll be looking at. All right, very soon. All right, so stay tuned for that. All right. So I hope everybody has a great. Oh, I'm sorry. Of course, always share this video. My apologies. Who has a passion and a love for collecting, all things Masters of the Universe for over 40 plus years now, from the 80s to the classics to the 2000X to Princess of Power to Super 7 to Origins, the Cartoon Collection, to the Tales of Grayskull, to the Master of WWE Universe, to even the Pure Superstars line as well, to the Masterverse itself. CGI, I mean, over 40 years, guys, of this incredible product here that is absolutely amazing, and I love talking with you guys every day. So, guys, I do hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Take care, and have a good one.